Hey guys, and you're welcome back to Yaqar's Corner. And basically in the last couple of episodes or videos that I have posted, we have been talking about the Canadian permanent residency, how to get started, things you need to know, ways to improve your score, understanding the comprehensive ranking system tool, which basically tells you exactly what your score is before you get into the pool. Okay, if you haven't gotten all caught up, make sure you go back and watch all the videos and catch up with us basically as to where we are right now. Today we are going to be talking about the Provincial nomination program. Like I had said to you before, there are different ways that your score is likely going to be improved, and we're going to be speaking about that in this particular episode. See you soon. Welcome back. So if you followed through again a couple of things that we did in the previous videos, you would have seen that one of the questions that was asked is, do you have a provincial nomination certificate from any of the provinces in Canada? Basically, if you answer no, then obviously there's no point. But do you know that you can gain 600 additional points? I mean it, 600 additional points just by getting that certificate of nomination from another province or from a province in Canada. I know, right? It's crazy. This essentially means that no matter where you are, if you have your score is likely in the 300s, all hope is really not lost. There is still something that can be done. There is still a way that you can go through the Canadian permanent residency program and still get your residency granted to come into Canada. Okay, so let's basically explain this a bit more. So the provincial nomination program is basically a program where it's very specific to the different provinces, right? So Canada has a couple of provinces: Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, Ontario, Nova Scotia, the Northern Territories, New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island, and Yukon. And they also have a different, should I call it, immigration program. And they typically have their own list of the types of people in certain occupations that they are looking for. For some of these provinces, you are able to apply directly to them. For some of them, they would reach out to you via your express entry poll to say, hey, we like you, we like what we see on your profile. Are you interested in getting a nomination from us? And once that happens, then I guess you go through the whole process. Then you would get an additional 600 points to add to whatever score you already have, which is pretty much a guaranteed invitation to apply for your permanent residency whenever the subsequent draw is going to happen. Okay, now I know I had mentioned that for a couple of provinces you would need to apply to them, and then they are going to kind of assess you and see whether or not you meet the criteria that they are looking for. And for others, they're going to reach out to you via the poll. Now, one of those people who reach out via the poll is Alberta. I believe with Manitoba, you're going to have to apply to them. So essentially, to know exactly what each of these provinces need, right, you have to make sure that you go to the website and click on the province. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I'm going to show you how to get to that particular page. So what you want to do is, on Google, you can basically just type in provincial nomination or provincial nominee program Canada, right? And you can click on the link. It's likely going to bring you up to this page. If you go through that page, it gives you a lot of information, like what they need, the types of, what exactly it is. Now, bear in mind that when you scroll down, again, it's going to explain the process to you. Now, when you scroll down on that page, it tells you choose a province or territory. So you want to make sure you go into, say you're interested in Alberta, you go into Alberta, it takes you to the Alberta nominee program page, where it gives you an overview for exactly what it is that it is and the different types of opportunities or streams or pathways that they have as well. I'm telling you, it's a gold mine that not many people are aware of and not many people take the time to explore, right? So what I'm going to do as well is through some of these videos I'll be talking about, I'll take some time and I'll help you do some of that research. Again, I like to really put that disclaimer out there. I am not an immigration agent. I am someone who has just gone through this process, and I'm just more than happy to share my knowledge with you. But I always say, if you want professional advice from an immigration consultant, please do your due diligence and reach out to someone that you have vetted. If you want some pointers, I can possibly give you some recommendation for someone that I know is into that line of work. But again, I am not an immigration consultant, and I encourage you to do your own research as well and ask as many questions to other people and find out what is working. Perfect. All right, so this is basically the Alberta one. It gives you information, and I'm just going to go back here again. You click on, say, British Columbia if that is what you are interested in. You go there, it tells you about their program. It tells you, a couple of things that you need to know, different pathways that they also have for you to get a nomination from their province, right? So the reason why I'm telling you about the provincial nominee program is to let you know that all hope is not lost. If you feel like your score is a bit low and the express entry on the general, like the federal level, doesn't seem like it's going to really favor you as much, there's other things to look into, and the provincial nominee program is one of those things. So if you haven't started researching on that, please make sure you go ahead and do so today and find out what is going to work for you. In the next video, what we're going to be talking about is those categories I had listed in previous videos before. Like I had said before, Canada has currently identified specific categories of occupations that they are looking to invite more, and I'll tell you what that looks like again in the next video. So make sure you have followed the page, make sure that you are subscribing to my YouTube channel, make sure you're giving me those beautiful thumbs ups and comments, just so I know that you're enjoying this content and that you're finding this very helpful. And if you want me to keep going, I'm more than happy to do so. And anything at all that you want us to talk about, send me a DM, send me a message, send me an email, whatever it is, and we would be able to talk about and address some of these things. It's not going to be all about immigration, I promise you. I have so much more to talk about, fun stuff going on in life, going on around me. And again, anything that you would like to talk about, you let me know. It's been a pleasure, and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye.